General fitness workouts can absolutely improve your health. They can help you lose weight. They can help you burn calories, right? Workouts, just working out, just activity burns calories, but they don't automatically build a stage worthy physique. Doing the things like the individuals and the images on the left will not produce the physique you see on the right. Competition physiques are built through training and structure, not just exercise. Every exercise, every set, every rep, every progression, every recovery decision has a purpose. And that purpose is pointing towards the end goal, stage worthy physique. That's why two women can work equally hard, spend the same amount of time in the gym, leave equally exhausted, yet one develops a physique that will stand out on stage as a competitor and the other doesn't. The difference isn't in the work ethic. The difference isn't in the time spent in the gym. The difference is going to come down to that difference of exercising versus training. And today I'm going to teach you how to train like a physique competitor instead of simply working out like everyone else, like those 250 or 300 people that will walk through the front door of my gym every Monday. One of the first mistakes is kind of like this, a GPS unit on your computer. You pull up Google Maps, Apple Maps, pull it up on your phone. You have to put in a destination, right? You have to set the goal. Imagine getting into your car, starting the engine, driving it around for hours and hours, burning gas, wearing out your tires, and then wondering why you never arrived anywhere. That's exactly how most people exercise. They go to the gym because it's Monday. In fact, like Mondays are the busiest day in a gym. Highest traffic count, highest number of member check-ins. Just because it's Monday. They randomly pick some exercises. Maybe they sweat, maybe they don't. They feel like they accomplished something because they were there, and they don't. They never ask the most important question. What adaptation am I trying to create? Again, what's the goal? We're going to get in the car. We're going to open the GPS. We need to set a destination. We need to define where we're going. As a physique competitor, every workout should have a purpose. Am I trying to bring up my shoulders? What about my glutes, my back, hamstrings? Every exercise, every set, every rep should move closer to the goal. If your workouts are random, your physique will be random. This is one of the things I see all of the time. Monday's chest. Why Monday is the bench press day, I don't know. It just is. Thanks, Kristen. Just saw your comment there. Tuesday's legs, because why not? That's what's on the split that I got off of Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook or, right? Wednesday's cardio because I feel guilty for how I ate Monday and Tuesday. Thursday, I'll train whatever that isn't sore. And Friday, I saw yet something else super cool on Instagram, so I'll give that a shot. I got an example of this. I have the opportunity to guest speak, guest lecture at some local colleges and universities. Been really fortunate to have been invited to do that since the late 90s. A couple years ago, I was in speaking, and one of the topics I was covering was what we're covering today. It was an exercise science kinesiology field. I was covering program design, things of that nature. In walked a student who had done a number of my contests. Perennial first or second place class winner, never an overall no pro card. I'm like, great. I'll be able to use them as an example. So I'm going through my spiel, covering what I need to cover. And I'm like, okay, time for me to draw in that example, right? So I said, hey, so-and-so, what are you training today? Are you going to the gym? Yeah, I'm going to the gym. Great. What are you training? Back and biceps. Fantastic. What are you doing? Well, I don't know. I might do this. I might do that. And maybe some of this too. Probably that, unless it's real busy. That's not a plan. Like, success is a planned event. That's completely random. And right there, that individual showed me why they had not won an overall and a pro card. You can't do random things and expect a specific outcome. you'll get random outcomes. Oftentimes, there's nothing connected with this approach to training. There's certainly nothing measured. There's nothing progressing because, well, it's random and we're not measuring anything. The person working out this way sure stays busy, feels like they accomplished something because they go to the gym a few days a week, but they're not getting any closer to their competition physique. And then they move on to the next mistake. And I'm not looking to throw stones at anybody. These pictures are pictures from my gym that I used to own. And our small group, our semi-private, and our large group are what some of you might call team training workouts. Boot camps, group fitness, group X, small group, large group, whatever label we put on it, 4 to 6 clients in a pod or 18 to 22 clients in a much larger pod, boot camp environment. These are designed for the average participant. Bodybuilding's not average. Physique competition's not average. Every competitor is going to have different strengths, different weaknesses, different recovery abilities, different requirements for their category or division. If 20 women are all doing